We're now back at the starting point at Mad Tom Notch Road, where we left off on our last hike. So we're going to pick it up from here. I think we're either going to do 5 or 10 today, but it's like almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon now, so 5 is looking like it might be more likely. But we'll see. We'll see how we are in 5 miles. This is the view at the top of Caleb's Peak, right from the top of the first climb after the parking lot. Normally there's mountains there, but we just have a lot of clouds. So there's been a good amount of mud. I'd say it's gotten a little bit muddier now that we're getting further in. So we pulled into camp. It's about, I don't know, we probably hiked for about 4 hours today. We didn't do a whole lot of miles. We only ended up doing, I don't even know if we did 5 miles. So you need to let your body adjust to climbing mountains, because it's different than what you do in your day-to-day life. So today was all about that. But right now, we pulled into this shelter area, set up our tents at the tent sites next to it. You can see the shelter back there. So there's a couple of section hikers. There might be a through hiker in there too. We had to pay $5 a person to stay here tonight. In Vermont, they have caretakers that maintain the property. They do trail maintenance. They clean the privy. Got all our sleep stuff set up. So got my quilt down there. This is a sheet over my air mattress. It's the next morning now, and the forecast for today was pouring rain all day long, 100%, and it is a little sunny. Things seem to be drying out. It did rain a lot last night. Yeah. So we were staying here at the shelter in that area over there, just up there in that section there. We had our 3 tents. It's like 12:30 now. We're just about ready to hit the trail. So this is super late. This is super late. We have to go 9 miles today, and it's, you know, we may not hit the trail till 1 o'clock. So we're gonna either be hiking at night, or maybe we won't be going 9 miles. We'll see. We'll find out. To be determined. Wow, this is the trail here. It's pretty steep already. We're coming down like the side of a pretty steep hill, and then it's like right on the edge of this kind of drop down to there, which is just a crazy, I don't know, I'd say that's probably class 3 or class 4 rapids right there. Small area. I mean, I guess that way, that there to there to there to there, it's okay. But that's a little shaky, because this could be a slippery rock. any one of those rocks could be unstable. They could move when you step on them. Now we'll see what happens. Okay, so we did like 9 point something miles today. And I just got to this shelter here. And I try to find a place to either tent in there or maybe up the height a little bit. We'll see what it's like. But this is the Little Rock shelter. It's morning. It poured all night long again. But the good news is there's not supposed to be much rain today. It's supposed to be just cloudy and mid-70s, so not a bad day for hiking. It's a better view of the shelter. It's coffee time. Day 3 begins. All right, day 3 on Vermont Trail for this trip. It has been muddy, but this section's been interesting. It's been kind of like a rainforest, just because there's so much rain, and you could just see all the different types of plants and trees that are growing. But fortunately, most of the rain, like 90% of the rain, of course it starts raining as I say this, 90% of the rain has been at night while we sleep and we're in our tent. Probably have about another 10.5 miles to go today to get to our endpoint. And plan is to get picked up by a car, by a shuttle, going to Rutland, Vermont, and stay at the Yellow Deli Hiker Hostel. Probably just about a mile from my destination for today. So the plan was we were supposed to get a shuttle to take us from a mile from here to Rutland to go to the Yellow Deli, but Yellow Deli doesn't think they can get any shuttle drivers at this time of day. But apparently it's an easy hitch into town. So it looks like that's going to be the preferred method of getting there. Wow. Yeah? Holy smoke, this is like really bouncy. It's metal reinforced, right? Alright, let me put my glasses in the pocket. Go. Woo. Wow. Scary. Cool. That is insane. This is inside the Yellow Deli. It's 5:30 in the morning. A lot of people sleeping here. That's I think that's John's tent right there. Try it out. This is the social area. So you put your dirty laundry there. Just finishing up our stopover in Rutland, Vermont. The Yellow Deli. It was a good stay. I got a lot done. I got showered and did laundry and had dinner and had breakfast and filled up my water bottles and repaired my sleeping pad. Just waiting for John and April. They're buying their resupply stuff, and it's 11:45. The shuttle driver's coming here. Flip a Key is coming here at 12 o'clock in about 15 minutes. Pick us up and take us back to trail. So this is where we finished yesterday, and I'm just remembering what I felt like when I came up that hill. And today we're continuing north up this mountain. So the plan is to get to Kellington today. 11 miles, it's 12:30. We'll see. We'll see what we get. Day 4 has been such a great surprise because it started off with a forecast of thunderstorms and really bad weather for this day that we're scheduled to summit Killington. And it's just been a beautiful day. It's been a great day. The weather's good. The mud situation over the last 3.5 hours has been just like so much better than everything we saw the last 3 days. Trail's kind of nice and soft and level. It's not really doing a whole lot of like climbing up and down. And the scenery is just beautiful. It's this pine forest. It's beautiful.
Are you going southbound or northbound?
Northbound.
Yeah, it's pretty cool that when you get up there, you realize you're between two of them. Cool.
Did you have to kind of walk through the water at one point up ahead?
You can rock hop.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't have to get my feet wet. I mean, only for the mud today.
I was hiking ahead of John and April, and I made it to the shelter where we were going to stop for lunch, and then it turned out we were going to just make that the night place because it was kind of a long hike today. And they met me just before I got there, and I think April fell and broke her finger. So she needed to get some medical assistance. There was a road 1.5 miles back. We were able to. My battery went. My battery's going on my phone. We were able to get back to 1.5 miles to this road and have the shuttle driver meet her and John and take them to the hospital or an urgent care. And then the plan was I just hike back to my tent and keep hiking, and they catch up to me if they can, or we figure that out later. But I just got, it was a 1.5 mile hike. I just came 1.4 or 5 miles back to my tent, which is at this shelter, and this river between me and my tent is a raging river. I mean, it's not something, before I crossed it on rocks and a fallen log, but there's no way I would do that right now. I would get killed. So anyway, I'm kind of just stuck here at this crossing. I'm going to go check on the map and see if I can find another way that maybe I can cross this river safely and get to the other side, but I don't know that there is. So stay tuned. Good morning. It is Wednesday morning after a very exciting night. So after leaving that stream, which was uncrossable, I backtracked. I gotta look it up. I think it was about 3/4 of a mile to a road that I had passed. It wasn't really a road. It was like a gravel country road, unpaved. And I was able to take that road for maybe about a half a mile. Actually kind of right to my head. If I knew that that was an option, I would have taken that road when we took April to meet the shuttle driver. But it was just fantastic that there was another way to get here, because otherwise I would have just been sitting in the rain all that long, and I would still be there. So yeah, made it back to the tent about 10:30. So it took about, let's see, we left here about 8. Yeah, 2.5 hours of traveling in the pouring rain. It was pouring. I can't. I mean, maybe it's in the video. I don't know. I don't remember how bad it was pouring at the time I was taking that video, but I made it back here. April and John did make it to the hospital last night. So it looks like the plan is that John was going to get Flip-A-Key, the shuttle driver who picked them up, to drive him to Hanover, New Hampshire, where his car is, and then take her home. He might come back then after that and hook up with me wherever I am at that point. So the plan for me today is to get to the inn at the Long Trail, which is just about 12 miles. But just trying to get everything dried out. This is my camp spot last night. That's a lot of the clothes that I was wearing yesterday or last night. They're just all drenched. And that's my little tent spot. Okay, we are all packed up and ready to go. So like I said, it's I didn't really check the miles, but it should be somewhere in the neighborhood of 12 miles to get to the inn at the Long Trail. Starting today, climbing up Killington, so it's going to be a pretty big climb for a few hours. All right, I'm about 2 hours in to my hike on Wednesday, climbing up Killington. It's a big climb. Not easy terrain, as you could see. I mean, that's like foot bending everywhere. I think I'm at about like, I don't know, I want to say like 3,500 feet. 3,600, and heading up to 4 and change. Okay, I made it to the top of Killington. Took 4 minutes shy of 3 hours to hike that 4.1 miles, which is not such a good time. Not a great pace, but in any case, I can make a bunch of excuses. I'm just going to say that I'm glad I'm here. Okay, so that's coming from Killington. That's where I came from. AT continues northward this way to Vermont Route 100. I am actually going to take this trail, this Sherburne Pass Trail, which is going to go up Pico Mountain, which is another ski resort. So I'm going to go over that hill. And I'm going to rejoin the Appalachian Trail on the other side of that. In between Pico Mountain and the Appalachian Trail over there is the inn at Long Trail, which is like a motel with an Irish pub. So that is what I want tonight. Shower, washer, dryer, and food. Dry bed, clean clothes. So I'm heading that way. and I'll get back to you when I get there. The washer dryer, the inn at Montreal, and the living room. Rooms are upstairs on the 3rd floor. Check-in area, and the restaurant's off to the right. It's a nice place. Okay, it is about 9:30 on Friday morning. That's where the shelter is. It's the Stony Brook shelter. And that is where we camped last night. John's already packed up. But this is like a pretty crazy.
Okay.
John has gone primitive. I saw it happen to a kid in the woods the other night. It's happening to John.
Okay.
So
Really no way not to get muddy over here. Let me tell you about the mud in Vermont. There's a lot of it.
okay, this is where we spent Friday night. John and I made a fire in here last night. Everybody was thankful for it. They thanked us for it. Said it was really special. And this is our campsite over here. There were not too many choices when we got here. Okay, time to make some coffee. July 24th. Oh, the walk onward from the shelter has been really nice. I don't know, how long has it been like this?
For quite a while now.
Yeah, it's been
Nice.
it's been a really nice walk.
Tell me about how horrible it could have been again.
It's horrible at the end. The first half is a tease.
Okay. Well, at least we get some miles in.
Yeah.
Then we get some pie.
And then we get some pie. Yeah, so we're stopping at this farm at the next road crossing that one of the southbounders told us about. He said you can't miss it. They make homemade pies. And he highly recommended we go there. So we're gonna, that's about 4 miles from the shelter. So we're gonna definitely check that out. I'm kind of low on snacks for today and tomorrow. Not really low, I just don't have any variety. I just have one thing, a lot of it. So I'm gonna look for some snacks and maybe a Gatorade. This is approaching Route 12 in Vermont. The farm that a southbounder told us about is, he said, make a left and walk a little bit. So a couple people up on the trail told us that there was some trail magic happening at this next road crossing here. Apparently the woman who's here, her daughter's through hiking, and she goes to different parts to meet her daughter and does trail magic on the trail, bringing like food and snacks and drinks to other hikers as she sits here and waits for her daughter. So we'll check that out in a minute. Alright, I was taking video of the cool shots. This is video of a climb. It's just really, this is not even a huge climb. It's 640 something feet, 643 feet, which is about 64 floors if you were going up the stairs. A lot of southbound through hikers coming through, coming down from Maine.
Take care.
Through hiking?
Yes, sir.
Good luck.
Yes, thank you.
What's your trail name?
Saddles.
See that? These are all crickets jumping out of our way as we walk.
Whoa, wow. Sounds like rain.
So happy to have made this 650 something foot climb to get to this nice bench overlooking this incredible view.
Oh, I get goosebumps.
Last night, we got into camp late, making dinner. Okay, so this is today's privy at the Thistle Hill Shelter. That's where we're at. It's got a view, so you get to look out at people while you do your business. So it is 8 a.m. on Sunday morning. We're just going to wait this out a little bit and try to finish this last 14 in Hanover. We are back on trail on Sunday, doing our last 14 miles to Hanover. We've got Flipper Keys picking us up in Hanover at 7 p.m. So we have 10 hours to get there. Okay, we got about 5 miles left. Just under 5 miles left until we get to New Hampshire. 4.7 now. So it's going pretty fast. It's going pretty fast, as it often does at the end. Alright, so we're closing in at like 2 miles away, and we just came out of the woods. It's been downhill for a long time in the woods, but now I think it's 2 miles downhill on a road. Vermont was a really difficult state. Most challenging state we've hiked so far. So getting this far is actually, I think this is probably one of the most meaningful state lines I've ever gotten to. So this is downtown Hanover, New Hampshire. It's a pretty nice town. Excellent restaurant we just ate at.
Heading home till next time.
Yeah, back here at Mad Tom Notch Road, back to my car.
More fast. Yeah. How's it going?